Together an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill in this one, Ty Rodriguez. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year. All right, first pitch coming up. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Rodriguez, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Now at the plate, Ben Rice. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Fastball for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rice not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. Judge in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And a strike on the outside edge.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1 down. And here is Ty Rodriguez. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. His latest homer in an incredible season. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back now with the Subway Series. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bellinger with some impressive production lately. 0-1. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. This is Willie Castro.
Hook one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Ha-Sung Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Close, but called a ball. Full count now.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's
ball
not
four,
up.
first base.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. Rodriguez trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, and the alarm bells are quietly ringing.
Well, let's see how he answers, Boog. It's these moments that define a start. He's got to keep his composure right here. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want.
Lindor over to Terang. One on the bush. It's a double play. High fly ball, right field. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Rodriguez back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan.
Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
Ball one.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Citi Field. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Bellinger in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Stays alive. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the center fielder, Willie Castro.
No. Yep.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
The other way, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. And that'll
Ball
load
4
the
down.
bases.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Base hit. Run is in. The throw home. The tag.
He's in.
And they lead by 4.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Kim in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
The second baseman, Matt
Schumann,
Outside,
the next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1. The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Brooks at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. This is Mets baseball on the show. And back here in Queens, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. The Yankees looking to rally. Comes up empty.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The 0-1. And a strike in there. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Judge in the box again, takes the strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. 7 no-hit innings in the books. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the air out to center. And it drops in.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact.
Step off, throw to first. Rodriguez back on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Hard liner. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. The relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here at Citi Field. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Bellinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Get to it, and there goes the no-hitter. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tough to see the no.
Shota Imanaga on the pitch here.
He's averaging more than 1.
Rodriguez went by Bob Feller and Rube Waddell in the record books, punching out his 350th batter of the season.
Yeah, the air's pretty thin up here, Boog. Only 3 other pitchers in the modern era have hit 350. Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan, and Sandy Koufax. That's it. What a season he's put together.
One down. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game. Just missed.
Inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Over to first, got him.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes the runner. Relay throw. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. 1-0. So up next for New York, Michael Busch. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Rodriguez.
And a big swing and a miss. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Oh, great stop. Off balance feet. There's one. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone. Rodriguez played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ty Rodriguez. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. And there's 2 away. Back now with the Subway Series. Second inning set to go. Austin Hayes stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Rodriguez steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie. The relay in there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Throw bounces in and he's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's a strikeout looking. Inning over and back now with the Subway Series. Start of the 4th, Ozzie Albies stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Second baseman, Ty Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez needs just 1 more base hit to reach a staggering 300 for the year.
You might think him reaching 300 hits in a season is unprecedented, but you'd be wrong. Paul Strand had 325 hits for the 1923 Salt Lake City Bees. Okay, but seriously, this is an incredible accomplishment, Boog.
Got him swinging. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Now the number 2 hitter, Ty Rodriguez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Now it's Jansen to hit. Duran is just 1 strike away. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. No play despite a great defensive effort. And now Rodriguez really stood out in this one.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.